Good morning, and thank you for joining me, Coach Michael, on your Monday morning. I'd like to share a story about a couple of clients of mine, a new client and an older client. I know the client about 7 years ago. Her name was Avi. She owned a franchise, Oasis Senior Service Advisors. And she hired somebody named Melinda to be her marketing assistant. And Melinda and Avi worked well together, and they became very successful. And eventually, at their conference, Avi was Rising Star of the Year. She had the most successful practice that's gone from here to there. And of course, everybody asked her, what are you doing? And she simply told them, I hired a coach. Now, Avi decided to become a mom, raise a family, and sold that franchise. And one particular day, I called her up just to see how she was doing. And a woman named Candy answered the phone. And I'm sorry, I'm looking for Avi. She goes, oh, Avi doesn't work here anymore. She doesn't own the company. I bought it from her. Who's this? And I simply told her, Coach Michael. She goes, oh, Coach Michael, I know you. You work with Avi. Yes. She goes, she said many good things about you. Could we sit down and talk about how you could be my coach? Absolutely. One franchise, two clients. So Candy's been a client of mine for 4 years now. And of course, every year she goes to the conference and wins an award. Why am I telling you this story? Then Candy referred somebody named Heidi. Heidi is an elder law attorney. And Heidi's in the process of building her team, expanding her team. And she called me one day on a coaching call and she said, Coach, do you know someone named Melinda who used to work with Avi? Because she knows you. I said, oh yeah, I remember Melinda. That was quite some time ago. Well, anyways, Heidi hired Melinda now to be her marketing assistant. And we were on the coaching call this past week, and Melinda and Heidi were on the call together. And I asked them, how's everything going? And Melinda just simply said, you know, Coach, I'm here because of you. I said, because of me? She goes, oh, absolutely. When Heidi and I were going through the interview process, she mentioned she had a coach. I asked who, she mentioned you. And I knew immediately, by working with Avi and how successful we were, and the fact that Heidi hired a coach to get better in her business and get better herself, she goes, that's somebody I want to represent. It was a determining factor in my decision. Now, I share this because I hear a lot of business owners saying, I can't find the right people. And for me, you hear a lot about building a culture and a brand for you, the owner, to attract the right people that want to represent your organization. So how did Heidi land Melinda? Very simple. Heidi's working on investing on herself and becoming her best to build a great organization. And when Melinda has been down this road before with a successful entrepreneur that had a coach, said, if this woman has a coach, I want to be working for her. So I want you to think of where you are in the cycle of your business. If you're going at it alone, you may or may not be struggling. But as people perceive you, any entrepreneur, business owner, executive, I don't care what level of management you're at, if you are investing in yourself, if you have a mentor, if you have a coach that is challenging you to do what it takes to become your best, when you have employees that see that the owner of the organization is putting their money where their mouth is and working on being their best, and we know that's going to filter down to us, those people want to be working for you. So think about it. If you don't have a coach or mentor, you might want to think about getting one, because the talent pool out there is thin. A lot of people are looking for good people. But remember this, that talent pool is looking for good leaders to work for. That's something to think about. I want to thank you as always for joining me, Coach Mike, on your Monday morning. I want to wish you a productive and profitable week. Go get them. Hi, Coach Michael here. Clarity, confidence, communication, ownership, leadership, retention, productivity, revenues, and profits. Those will all be on the increase once you begin to master the principles and lessons in my new book, Knock Out of the Park Leadership, the ABCs of Entrepreneurial Success. My name is Michael Dill. I'm a certified award-winning business coach, published author, and global speaker. I wrote this book in mind for you. 30 years of wisdom packed in a 2.5-hour read. Once you master it, you can change your business, change your life. Tomorrow, Tuesday, August 31st, Kindle, Amazon, and your bookstores. Order it, read it, master it, change your business, change your life. Thank you.